welcome back. It is February the 3rd. Told you guys yesterday in the vlog that I wasn't going to get any sleep and you would see me early. It's 8:25. It's 22 degrees here in West Virginia. I'm on my way to see the dermatologist with the honey. You haven't seen him in a long time. Very nervous this morning. How are you feeling? Tired?
I'm feeling good.
You no sleep?
I wish I would have shaved, but
it's alright.
It's alright. It's cold outside.
Yeah, he's got his T-boggin on. Yeah, it's snowy here, but it's okay. And I wanted to show you guys my sweater that the honey got me. He found it on...
You ain't gotta say how much it is.
Well, he found it on clearance, I'll say that. And I love it. It's pretty purple, so I did a pretty purple makeup. This is the first time that I've wore like legit makeup in quite a while. So, pretty impressed with the result. I know I probably should do it every day just to make myself feel a little bit better, because I always feel a little bit better when I do my makeup. But,
I feel better when I do my makeup.
Do you now?
Yeah.
It's hard to get us both in the camera because he's all the way over there and he's taller than I am, and I'm like sitting down in the seat. I haven't been to sleep, so I didn't weigh myself. I don't know what's going on with it, but
you got extra sleep yesterday, so you're...
I did. I'm tired now, but it's alright. That yogurt that I made last night, when I put that keto collagen in it, the chocolate with some extra cocoa powder and some more stevia, I'm telling you what, it took the bite out of the yogurt. So it was like, it tasted like chocolate pudding to me, and it really helped me, especially with my cravings right now. You didn't have anything.
I ain't really had no cravings.
Well, you haven't been having anything but pretty much animal products. That's all you're eating.
Oh, I eat salad.
You eat salad. He'll eat a salad
every day.
But mostly he's just eating that, and I eat salad and broccoli every once in a while. But guys, I'm so looking forward to today. I have not seen a doctor about my HS since I was about 17. I'm sorry, I don't know what to do with this. I do apologize. I'm trying to see it. I don't know.
Do it alone. It's fine.
It's a real pretty purple. I know it's coming off as a little like burgundy, but it's actually really a pretty purple. And then underneath it, because it's kind of like
it's supposed to
see-through,
leave it
I have like a purple thermal.
You're anxious and you're fidgety.
Yeah, I am. Lipstick. New lipstick. No, can't get that over there. Got a new lipstick from Bite Beauty, and it is a metallic lipstick, which I have been wanting. And I told the husband today, I was like, why do they keep giving me all these real pretty lipsticks and I can't wear them because of the stinking masks? But I do have it on. I tried to put on a, did you bring your mask?
It's in my pocket.
I do try to put on like a matte liquid lipstick over top of it, so hopefully it'll kind of set it a little bit. But really enjoying my makeup look, and I'm sorry that I keep talking about myself, but I'm just very nervous. What was I saying? Oh, the dermatologist. So I haven't seen a dermatologist since I was 17.
And he was a quack.
Well, he wasn't even a dermatologist. He was just a straight up surgeon. So he just wanted to get in there and cut around. I'm anxious to see exactly, you know, what he's going to say, what they can do. I know that they have some drugs out there that not, you know, they can't really cure it, but, you know, they can stop some of the inflammation. I don't know if I'm a good candidate for them.
We got to wait though because your surgery's on the 23rd. So.
Yeah, so I'm going to tell them that I'm having the hip surgery on the 23rd and see what they recommend to do, if they want to start treatment after that or whatever. But I need to kind of get a handle on it now before the surgery so it doesn't interfere with the hip surgery, just in case, because I do have a place on my arm that's pretty bad right now as far as inflamed goes. So I need to definitely see if they can do something about that. I'm hoping that the doctor actually knows some stuff about HS. If not, I can, you know, give him a little bit of info. I don't want to act like I'm a know-it-all, but I have had this since I was like 15. Hit it for 2 years. So when I told my like what do they call the general practitioner doctors?
Just our doctor,
Yeah, just our regular doctor. He was like, well, how do you know you have it? And I was like, because I was diagnosed with it by a surgeon, like legit, and I even had surgeries on it, so I know for a fact that I had it. And he's like, well, have you had it tested? And I was like, well, yeah, I mean, I've done all that, so I mean, I know for a fact what it is that I have. You can look at it and know exactly what it is if you know anything about it.
It's not actually that uncommon.
Well, they said like every 1 in 1,000. I mean, and a lot of it goes misdiagnosed, and it's not always like stage 3 the way mine is. But I'm hoping that yeah, I mean, there is, I mean, like we were watching, what was that, Save My Skin. It's like a British version of, I guess, the Dr. Pimple Popper or whatever, but she was like in Britain.
Yeah.
And there was a girl that came in, and I mean, the places that she had was like nothing compared to mine. And she was like, oh, you poor thing, it's extreme, you have an extreme case. And I'm going, if she's extreme, what in the world am I? Because mine is horrible. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. I want to get documentation of it. Because like I said, I haven't had anything since I was 17. And, you know, things have changed. I know there's still no cure for it, but there are things that they can do. But, you know, as far as mine goes, I mean, it's about as pretty bad as you can get.
Work and everything. So.
Yeah, it's hard for me to sit, and it's hard for me to walk a lot of the times. My arms, you know, can't go past this. I'm just excited, but I'm nervous. And there's a lot of changes that are going on with me as far as, you know, health and betterment and things that I've really never thought about.
You were dead set. You know, when I was working, I had full insurance. And you were dead set on going to a doctor. I mean, of course, I never go to a doctor unless if I go to a doctor, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
And you were dead set on it. But, you know.
What do you mean, dead set of going or not going?
Yeah, against going to the doctor. You don't.
Yeah,
I
didn't like that. I didn't like doctors after the surgeon who basically butchered me. He really like messed things up, not only physically but mentally for me. But now that I'm getting older, I can see that I need help, you know, to try to correct things, because without it,
it's gonna get worse.
It's gonna get worse.
You won't be able to move.
So, you know, I know that when the hip surgery thing comes, I'm not going to be able to work. Really afraid of that, and I know that I might have to go on disability. I mean, as much as I hate to say it, I mean that's a big sure possibility, almost a positivity, that I'm going to have to do. And
that's 100%. You know, you've already said you were signing up, and I've been trying to get a job. It's just hard to.
Well, it's hard too, because I mean, there's just certain things that you can't do, and I mean, and I don't blame you for that.
Well, we're in an area. There's lots of places,
but it's manual labor.
Yeah, and there's not a lot of.
Unless you have college degrees.
Yeah, a lot of job openings at the moment.
There's not a lot of work here in West Virginia, and you know, somebody's even trying to kill coal, which is basically what West Virginia is. But, you know, I'm not going to worry about all that. I know it'll work itself out. But I want to try to get everything documented that I can get documented on my diseases and stuff, to try to help my case, because I do have a lot of issues, you know, health-wise, as far as the autoimmune disease, the degenerative hip disease. It's not just the hips. It's every joint in my body. I have that problem. I also have some mental issues because of OCD and anxiety. I have panic attacks. I have a lot of stuff. So I just need to get everything set, because I don't want to be, broke. I don't want to be poor. I don't want to not have money to pay bills, and I've been working for so long, you know, that's a scary thing, thinking that you won't be able to do that. But anyway, I'm just going to stop talking about that. Whenever I get nervous, I talk a lot, and I'm nervous, excited for this. I'm hoping that it goes good. I'm hoping to God that he doesn't want to see the places between my thighs or on my butt, because I am on my period, and that's not a good thing for anybody to be seeing. I'll have to just straight up tell him, I'm like,
Set time of the month, you know?
sorry, I'm on my period and I really don't want you to be seeing down there because it is bad. It's horrible what all I have to do when I'm on my period because those places don't stop. But I'm just going to tell him, and hopefully he'll understand, and they can just ask me, and I can just tell them about it. I'll be, listen, if you want me to come back in a week, I'll come back in a week and show you. But, you know, you can look at my arms, and you can look at, you know, on my chest and things, because I have places there, too. And we'll do what, there's my doctor. He's on the billboard. Anyway, very, very nervous, but we're good.
Keep us in your thoughts.
Yeah. I'll let you guys know when I get out.
Happening.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff.
It's good stuff, so, I mean.
But it's scary.
It's not scary.
It is scary for me. Do you have anything else you want to say before I close this down? Because we're getting into some traffic now.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're good. Okay, guys.
I like to go fast.
I like to go fast. I want to go fast. Okay, but we will see you guys in a bit, and I'll give you an update when I get out. Hey guys, out of the dermatologist. My lipstick is all on the inside of my mask, and it wasn't supposed to come off. Anyway, we are heading up to the old house right now, so the road is bumpy. I do apologize. The dermatologist that I saw, he's a young guy, but he is very knowledgeable. The hubby was able to go in with me. We talked about a lot of things. He said that mine is just about as bad as he's ever saw. To dealing with the HS, we talked a lot about some stuff. There's some medications that he's going to put me on. I have prescriptions for. There's a topical cleanser that I'm going to use.
Ointments.
Yeah, some ointments and things. So he called in the prescription, and I got to get it a little bit later. And I don't know if you guys have heard of Humira or not. It's an injectable drug, and he wants me to take it. He was almost insistent, said that that's pretty much the only thing that, you know, would help, and it's not even a guarantee to help, because there is no cure. He said, I wish I could tell you something different, but I can't. He also mentioned surgery, and he said if I mention surgery and we use surgery, it's not going to be just a little section of skin. It's pretty much going to start, and he showed me on his arm. He's like from here to here, and it was almost the entire side and the whole top part of the arm on the underneath. And it's just scary, I guess, getting validation of how bad it actually is. One of the things that he told me is, you know, to continue to lose weight, no smoking, that kind of stuff helps. I did ask about certain foods, because I've always said, oh, nightshades can have, you know, nightshades, and I need to watch the tomatoes and the peppers. He says, I'm going to be honest with you. He says there's no evidence that this causes or prevents flare-ups. He says you have a disease. It's an autoimmune disease. You have it.
It's going to flare up.
It's going to flare up. And he said the only thing we can try to do is contain it. You know, I told him that I was on keto, and he's like, well, that's good. And I told him, you know, that I was trying to heal my body with keto, and he's like, And I know a lot of people don't trust in what doctors have to say and things like that. I mean, I'm only one person, and I deal with what I deal with, but he deals with these issues all the time. So I think, you know, I know what I'm talking about, but he knows more because he has more of me, more of people like me. It was kind of a shocker to hear that, you know, he just straight up said, yeah, it's not going to heal, you know, your disease.
They've done studies on
it. Yeah, and he does want me to start the Humira. I have to go in and have some blood work done before I start Humira, because you have to test for like tuberculosis, hepatitis, all kinds of different things. But we're not going to start that until after I have my hip replacement on the 23rd. Like I said, there's so many rounds and things you have to do. I'm kind of scared about giving myself an injection.
I'll stab you.
It's one time a week. He said You know, most of the times people do get irritation around the injection sites. He said antibiotics will not do me any good. There's no sense even trying to put me on antibiotics. He says you've done that route. Pretty much the only thing I can try. Yeah, this road's bad. Only thing I can try is just the Humira and these other pills he's putting me on. I can't even remember what the names of them were. I think there was like 3 of them, and then a topical cleanser. So I mean, it was very informative. I mean, I'm definitely glad that he was very aware of the disease. I mean, even like his nurses and stuff. I mean, when I was like, you know, do y'all see many people with this? And she's like, yeah, well, we have a few. And I mean, you know, they had a student that was in there who was learning, and
she almost did her doctorate.
Yeah, and it was weird because I'm so used to this, because this happens to me all the time. They always want to bring other people in because I have things that they've never saw before. It makes me very self-conscious of stuff, but it happened when I had the x-rays for my hips. They like brought everybody in from the whole entire place to show them my things.
That's also a good thing, because that way they've seen it and they go, yeah, I've seen that before. So it's kind of, it's weird for you, because I'm not saying it's embarrassing. It's, you know, you kind of feel like
I'm an anomaly.
Yeah, but it's also good experience for those up-and-coming doctors and stuff.
Yeah, because they get to see the worst of the worst.
They done my hand like that in my arm. So.
Yeah, but they called people in when they were coming to see him. They called people in to come and see me, and he wasn't even my doctor, and he was trying to get them to diagnose me with the MED. And there was one little guy, and he was like, can you tell me what she has? And he's like, short staturitis or something. And he just looked at him like, seriously? That ain't even a thing, you know? And it was funny. But
he's trying to crack a joke, but then everybody just looked at him like, dude.
Yeah, like, seriously, that's not a thing. But I mean, I'm feeling okay about how it went. I mean, there is a part of me that would like to start the Humira right now. But I understand why we do need to wait, because it could interfere with something on the diet. I mean, on the hip surgery, and I don't want to do that. I don't think we're going to be able to get down in that driveway. You know?
Yeah.
I don't think we will.
Subaru, baby, I will drive.
Well, honey, I know, but if we get stuck down in there,
back to you.
It ain't gonna happen. But
you have to cut that part out.
It'll be all right.
No, you cut it out.
No. I don't know how I'm feeling about it, to be honest with you, because I've put so much stock in keto helping this and keto helping that.
Well, keto is helping you. It's helping you lose weight.
It's helping me lose weight, but it's not going to help with this disease. You know, just like keto can't help your arm grow back, I guess, if you're missing an arm.
But it's a lot easier if you're not fat. You ain't got that much room to get up. So it is helping your health, but not the way
it's helping my health and making me smaller, but it's not going to cure my issue. And he said it's just something you're going to have to deal with, pretty much, which is what I knew. But, you know, I'm glad he's wanting to try different, you know,
I know
drugs.
For most people that have something wrong with them, they just don't have one thing wrong with them. They have multiple things wrong with them.
Yeah.
So you're not going to cure everything, so it's just not going to happen.
Yeah. So that's my update, but we're heading to the house just to take a quick look at it. We're not going to be able to pack up today because I've got to get home and take a nap before I have to go into work. If I go into work, I don't know how I feel about that yet, but we'll see. But I wanted to give you guys a heads up.
Executive decision, you're canceling.
Yeah, executive decision, I'm canceling. But I will see y'all later in a bit when we have our first meal. I'm not sure when that'll be, or, you know, whatever. We'll see when it happens. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So guys, tell me if you see a difference. We just got me a brand new Samsung Galaxy, one of the 5Gs. So pretty excited about it. This way when I have my surgery, I can still talk to the hubby, and yeah, hopefully the quality is better.
Got a
we'll
good
have
deal on
to
it.
wait and see. Yeah, got a real good deal on it. So pretty excited, but I just want to show you guys really quick so I can get a comparison of the video and how different it looks. So we'll see. Well, hey guys, I just realized that I did not close out yesterday's vlog, and I do apologize. It was a very stressful event that ended up happening. Just with all the stuff, I kind of had overload, and I ended up not eating the best yesterday, and I definitely let the stress take over. So I do apologize that you all won't see what I had to eat yesterday, and it's probably for the best because it wasn't good. But yeah, everything's going to be all right. Back on track today. I'm doing this in edit after the video, so I do apologize again. But thanks for sticking in with me. Today's going to be a regular day, so you will see that. Regular day of eating and just talking, catching up with you guys, and I got some updates to share. So I will see y'all later. Take care. Bye.